Hey guys, Sean Hammond with Premier Guitar. We're at Winter NAMM 2020 in Anaheim talking to Roy at the Positive Grid booth. Roy, how's it going?
It's going well. How about you?
Good. You guys have a cool new little, I don't want to say practice amp, but I think we're all tempted to say that when we see something small, but this is a pretty complicated thing. Why don't you tell us about the Spark?
So this is a new Spark amp and app by Positive Grid, and it's a very unique amp because it's designed to work alongside this app. It's got tons of many features, and what it does is it uses intelligent technology to jam along with you while you're playing. It helps you learn and practice tons of songs by analyzing the chord progression in real time and showing it to you on the screen. Plus, you have access to over 10,000 tones that are all powered by the Bias Tone Engine of Positive Grid. So if you've ever used Bias Amp or the Bias Effects software, you know how amazing those tones sound. Same technology using that was used to make this.
Okay. Now, when we came in, you were set to, is it showing exactly what you had going? Was it this orange style amp, I'm assuming, that we heard coming in?
Exactly, yeah. So whatever I do here is going to affect sounds or visually what you see on the app.
Now, it's showing a bunch of pedals and stuff, but those weren't engaged, were they?
They were, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the ones that are engaged are on the actual signal chain, which is your red line, and I could drop effects in. I can take other effects out. I can also go in and change all these effects. You got nine different drives, 5 different compressors, 30 different amps. The amps also include bass and acoustic guitars, so you're not just limited to electric.
And then there are different like cab sims and stuff?
At the moment, no. So it's just the heads.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you've got your delays, your reverbs, and tons of different modulations as well.
And what are the controls along the top of the amp?
So along the top of the amp, first knob right here is your 7 different tones. So again, like I said before, you've got bass, acoustic guitar, and then you've got your clean, glassy, crunch, high gain, and metal. The rest of the knobs are the same knobs you find on any great amp. So you've got your gain, you got your 3-way tone stage, you've got your master volume for the entire channel, and you've got 3 dedicated knobs for effects. So you've got modulation, delays, reverb, and then your output for the entire thing. Once you've tweaked it and you've got a tone that you like, you can save it at the top to any one of the 4 presets.
Oh, cool. And what's that little trimmer knob on the upper right over there?
So that controls the audio that comes from the app. So the app syncs up to the amp in Bluetooth, and there's absolutely no interference with any other Bluetooth devices. We've got 2 different Spark amps in the same room. They're both synced up to their iPads, and there's no interference between that. So you can have hundreds of different Bluetooth devices in the same room. Now, once it's synced up, I can load up music from my Apple playlist, my Spotify playlist, or you pretty much have access to the entire YouTube library. And it plays through here, and once it's playing through here, I can go in here and get a tone that I like and jam, but you have that dedicated volume knob for just the music. So it's not just that master output that controls everything. Okay. So I can get a nice balance between my guitar and the music.
And the box itself has 2 full-range speakers in it, so that's like a combination of woofer-ish tweeter driver.
Yeah, so you've got 2 custom-designed speakers in here that work in stereo.
Okay. Why don't you show us a few different sounds, like a variety of, like you said, there's acoustic and stuff like that. Do you want to just give us a...
Well, the acoustic is not an acoustic simulator. It's actually an acoustic amp. Yeah, so for acoustic guitar, same with the bass. But let me show you something. We'll start with the cleans. So here's a nice, rich, clean sound.
Cool.
Yeah.
Want to show us anything else?
Sure. This is your high gain tone.
Okay.
Yep.
There's a lot going on in there.
And then we've got just a nice heavy metal tone, nice rhythm tone.
So
I'll show you one more. This is a nice kind of just a smooth like fusion tone for like neo soul and stuff like that.
nice. So how much does all this go for?
This is all going to be going for under $300.
And the app is free?
Yeah, the app comes with the amp. It's all free. And you have access to all the different tones, all the different amps. You have access to Tone Cloud.
All right, Roy, so you mentioned earlier on the intro that there's this Smart Jam feature that analyzes your chords and all that. Yeah. Can you show us how that works?
Sure. So the Smart Jam feature, I'm going to go to Smart Jam. I click Create. I'm going to play a few chords. It's going to analyze those chords, and it's going to give me back a backing track with bass and drums with the same tempo and the same chords that I played. And then I have control over the tempo after that as well. Let me show you that.
Cool. So now it's processing.
Yeah, analyzing the chords.
And is it sort of measuring or deciding the style based on what tone you dialed in?
So I don't know if you saw the face at the front, but we're going to have different profiles. So the guy at the front was named Dave. Dave likes rock music with loud power chords. So there's going to be a different profile for somebody that likes funk, somebody else that likes pop, somebody else that likes jazz, country.
So you just tell it what genres you like and stuff.
Yeah, and those profiles are kind of like the genres, and then you play to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to wail for us, or is that good enough for showing Smart Jam?
Yeah, I mean, you can play over that. And as you can see as well, it's structured like a song, so it's not just the same loop over and over again. When you get to the different sections of the song, like the chorus or the bridge, the groove's going to change as well. So it just helps spark some creativity, you know?
Cool. All right, so should we tell people where to go online to find out more?
Yeah, so you can go to positivegrid.com.
Check you out on all the socials, the
All
regular.
the socials, Positive Grid on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Awesome. Before you do that, guys, be sure to subscribe below so you don't miss out on any other NAMM videos. They're fun. See ya.